Hi, George. I just wanted to make this video for you and everyone on your staff. I thought it would be easier and simpler for you to get the information out there and do a little slight training on the changes we have in Connect Explorer. Not that we've changed the software, but we did add some data that you might be interested in seeing and could be very helpful in the future. But first of all, let me go ahead and I'm going to do a search. So I'm going to pull down and do the search. I'm going to do a search by parcels and parcels 2014, and you can see that we have APN subdivision SSE and the parcel address. Since all four of those are clicked on, I can search on any one of those. So to make this very simple, I'm going to do a search on Glen Estates, the subdivision, and hit return, and it's thinking, and there we go. And here's a list of all the streets, of course, that are within that subdivision that you can look for. And now I want to show you what we've done to make some changes that I hope will help. You might be aware that we were under contract with Tom's where we've got the new flights. The 2015 is on here right now. But we also paid for pictometry to do what they call a change finder, and I think you're familiar with that. Basically, between 2009 and 2015, there's been some changes, and they have software algorithms that'll pick up those changes. In other words, if there's been an addition, or they've made a change to a building outline, or they've demolished something, they went through and they picked all that up. So now we can tie that. We haven't done this yet, but in the near future we plan to. We're going to tie this to the permits found in the SCIPS database, so that you can view the SCIPS data here as well. So you can find out, well, there might be a change, but was that change permitted or not? So let me do that real quick and show you where that information lies. On the pull down, on the layer pull down, you'll see down here that we have building outlines for status of 2015. I'm going to go ahead and select that, so now it's turned on, and you can see that the buildings pop up. And real quickly, let me hit the down arrow on that, and we can now read what the colors mean. It's a little legend. So we have red is changed. If it's a white area, it's demolished. Blue means no change at all. Yellow means that it's been an addition, and then the gray means unknown. So those are the different categories. So you can quickly see and visually identify things that have been changed. But that's not the end of what we have. So let me go ahead. I'm going to take that and curl it back up. I'm going to turn off the legend, and I am now going to do a point identify. And let's take a look at, getting close, at this yellow, which we know is a new structure. So they built something new in the backyard here. And when I select on it, we then take a look, we get the address, and we do the pull down on this, and it'll tell us that the number of square foot total, you can see it's reading U.S. parcels, that's the number of square foot total for the lot. But if I go to the building outline and select on that, and then pull down and then change the arrow, you'll see what I have is the area that's been changed. Okay, so that little triangle is about 400 square feet of whatever's been changed there. And like I mentioned before, we are going to tie into this the ability to read if it's been permitted or not, or at least see what permits have been taken out. And then you could read the permit and say, well, wait a minute, that change has nothing to do with changing electrical inside the house. So you'll know there's something funny about that. Let me do another one real quick. So that's a new change. Let's look over here. Well, here's something that they've done to a house, and again, I'll just hit the identify. I select the house, and select the house. There we go. Didn't get it the first time. And this one's at 443 Rolling Oaks Drive. Now what you're going to have to remember to do is, if you want to see what the changes are, here again it gives you the number of square feet in the lot, but you need to see the building outline. You need to select the radial button there, and then it says changed, and on that we'll pull that down. It tells you how many square foot was changed. It just doesn't tell you what exactly was changed. It has something to do with the outline of the building, but that's as far as we know now until we can tie into the permits from SCIPS, and then you can have it all right here at your fingertips. So, George, I hope this is helpful. I hope you can share this with everyone that uses or looks at the building footprints. And yeah, I'm looking forward to any changes that you might want us to make on this, because we can definitely do that as well. All right, George. Thank you.